What's up, Man vs. Pin here. Now, throughout the course of this series, the one pin that has been coming up time after time is the graffiti moss pin. This pin suggests that by blending some moss along with some buttermilk and some water gel, you can make this living, like, moss gel paste that you can paint onto like a surface and it grows. Pinometer, what do you think? Yeah, that could work. You know, buttermilk has a lot of like living cultures in it, and the moss maybe has some kind of regenerative seed quality to it that when all mixed together and put on a wall, it grows. Let's give it a shot. All right, what do we need? Some water retention gel or crystals, check. Then I just grabbed some buttermilk, a blender, some water, a spray bottle, and a brush. Oh yeah, and of course some moss, which I didn't have accessible, so I ordered it online. In my blender, I mixed 3 handfuls of moss along with 3 cups of water, added 2 tablespoons of retention gel, threw in half a cup of buttermilk, and then proceeded to blend the crap out of it. Now once it started blending, the water retention gel like took hold real fast and turned the entire thing into this strange, smelly, gelatinous moss substance. Which is, I guess, what you want. I put it in a small vessel and then took it straight outside along with a brush. Now, since I live in a shitty apartment here in LA, I don't really have anywhere to do this except the back alley behind my house, which definitely makes it graffiti and definitely, I think, makes it illegal. Once I got out there, I found out that the brush is absolutely pointless. There's no way that you can kind of brush on the gel. It's like way too thick and gelatinous. So the only way that I could technically get it on was like scooping it out with my hands and kind of like cupping it and mashing it into the wall, which was definitely kind of messy, gross. A lot of it didn't make it onto the wall. I did the best that I could. You know, you just kind of cup it, mash it, and form it, and shape it, and cross your fingers and hope for the best. And you know what? F it. I'm drawing the anarchy symbol that's in the pin because this shit's pretty punk rock. After a little while, I finished and it was good. You know, looks alright. Kind of looks more like the Avengers symbol than it does anything else. Awesome. Now all I have to do is... wait. Missed weekly? What's that little calendar in the background? A month? Missed weekly for a f***ing month?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So the next day, I went out and miraculously, it was still there. It does look like I possibly applied a bunch of shit onto the wall. So that's kind of gross. Over the next few days, it definitely began to kind of shrink and break apart, but it stayed on there. It was definitely attached. The water retention gel has slowly begun to evaporate, so you can kind of see that it's drying out a little bit. I busted out the spray bottle and gave it a good misting every other day instead of the suggested weekly treatment, as it seemed to be getting a little too dry. All right, I think we're going on, it's day 4 or 5 here. It's pretty dry, but it's on there. It's definitely like kind of stuck on there, which is cool, so it'll be on there for a little while. I'm going to water it and see what happens. All right, so it's been about a week now, and it is, well, it's definitely coming off the wall. There's a lot of it on the ground there. I'll water it for the hell of it, but... So this is a little over a week afterwards. This thing's not looking so good. Nothing's germinating, nothing's growing, nothing's happening. It now just looks like dirt on a wall. Now a few more days went by, and it began to get a little more unrecognizable. I mean, the remnants are pretty brittle, and it kind of just is just falling off the wall. I wouldn't give this thing but another couple more days. And it looks like I didn't have to, because one of my neighbors apparently decided to clean the wall and take it all off. So, yeah. Thanks for that. And thanks for picking up your f***ing sponge, too. It was around this time that I started digging around, researching a little bit more, and came to the realization that we've all been lied to. Hornswoggled again! The pic you see all the time of that beautifully grown cursive moss on a wall, yeah, that was created by a very talented artist named Anna Garforth, who, over the years, developed a technique to grow moss in these awesome sheet-like layers. She then cuts them out into beautifully crafted letters and glues them onto walls. It's pins like this that inspire entire pages of bullshit YouTube videos. None of these videos show any sort of outcome or reveal after making the moss mixture. What the hell happens next?
You get nothing! You lose!
Maybe it's possible in a better climate. Maybe it's possible with a different kind of moss. I don't know. All I know is that this particular pin, I tried step by step and it just didn't work. So don't waste your time. It's up to you. All you gotta do is leave those bullshit pins in the comments below. I'll check them out. I'll try them here on the show. Together, we could stop the pinsanity. Subscribe. See you next time.